What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. This is Mom's Basement, and as always, I'm Josh Dodge. Next to me is Anthony, and today we got the brand new trailer for Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Okay, we got the first teaser trailer that came out, and now it's gonna be the second one. We're gonna see a whole lot more in this one, so I'm really curious to see what we got here.
Take a breath, man.
I'm good. I'm good. As long as I didn't say his name 3 times, I'm all right.
Exactly.
But yeah, really excited for Michael Keaton for this one, and Tim Burton coming back too, and hopefully they do some cool, funny Beetlejuice stuff. You know, that's all I could ask for.
Yeah, now we've got 2 minutes and 19 seconds of silence.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, you know, we got Olivia, we got Winona Ryder back too. It was a brand new cast as well too. So you know, we'll see what they came up with after all these years.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Years.
3
decades.
3 decades.
Almost 4.
That's crazy.
Almost.
Yeah, insane.
We hope it's so good, baby.
Yeah, you know, people are really hyped for this, you know. So, you know, I want to feel that too as well, you know, and hopefully this trailer can deliver that for us and kind of see what we're dealing with here.
Agreed. Yeah. Tim Burton, don't let us down, baby.
I agree. Come on now. Let's see what we got. Tim Burton, we got Beetlejuice.
Here's a preview. Be warned, it's intense.
Aw. That's cool. Yep.
Can't believe Grandpa's dead.
That's hard.
Of course.
Yeah, sometimes I think life is harder.
When
It's
I was
Adam
a
sculpture in
teenager,
there.
a trickster demon terrorized our entire family
Mander.
and tried to
Got
force
the
me to
picture.
marry him.
Uh-huh.
I believed he was gone forever until you found this in the attic.
Uh-oh.
Ew. Who's Beetlejuice?
Uh-oh.
Don't ever say that name.
Beetlejuice.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Straight, I am serious. If you say his name 3 times, he will appear.
Beetlejuice.
The juice is loose. I'm gonna make you so happy.
Oh, no.
The living. The dead.
Monica.
Can they coexist?
There it is.
That's what we're here to find out.
Huh. What the hell?
Oh, what is going on? It's crazy.
Where's Beetlejuice?
Where's Beetlejuice?
There's the sandworm.
Oh, sandworms.
Beetlejuice.
Feel free to express yourselves. Don't be
Nice.
afraid.
You're a figment of my imagination.
Really? Is this a figment of your imagination?
Yeah.
2024 AD.
AD. Huh.
Gotta have that laugh, huh, at the end
Yeah.
there. Yep. You know what?
All right.
Doesn't look that good. But I'm just gonna be honest. It doesn't look that great.
It's kind of...
It tries to hit you with the feels, the music, the looks, and the tones. But let's get a couple things out of the way. It looks digital as fuck.
digital.
Almost like a TV show.
Yeah.
Too many characters.
Mhm.
And now it's like you have this villain or villainous. Like, oh, where's Beetlejuice and stuff. It's like, uh-oh. Kind of going in
Interesting.
that territory
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It just looks like there's before it was like this personal story.
Yep.
And now it's like hella shit's going. You got planes crashing. There's like all these
Yeah.
different characters. There's people partying in the fucking subway scene or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just
A lot. They're just expanded the world so much.
yeah. Maybe like too much, to be
Yeah.
honest. You know? Like, look, Jenna Ortega and like those characters, all of them together. You know what I mean? The family, the mom, and everything. That's fine. They look like they're doing great. You know? When we get to like Beetlejuice himself, Michael Keaton, it's like, I don't know, man. He just looks like he has makeup on. Doesn't look like natural, you know, like how it did in the 80s. you know? Like in the 80s, it just looked like he was like this dead exorcist guy, you know? But like now it just looks like makeup. Like it looks like makeup. Looks like a wig now. I don't know. And the way he sounds too, it's like he's trying to get the words out, but he just sounds old. It's like we get it, he is old. You know what I mean? Maybe they're playing on that too much or something. It's like, oh, right, you know, like, we get it. But like, I feel like there's just too much going on for me, just personally, just already instantly, you know?
Yeah.
Like even when he just like first pops up and he's like, I'm just like, and then it goes into all this crazy shit. It's like, dude, too much. Where's the personal connection of the story, you know? Like they show, like they're all showing like name tags of like the actors and stuff. It's like, we're going to that territory. It's like he's in there, there's in there, this in there. Where's Josh Gad? Does Kevin Hart have a fucking cameo? Or like The Rock? Who else is in here? You know? It's like, oh god, like you have shrunken head guy. It's like, oh jeez.
Head guys.
And for everybody who's out there, it's like, nah, man, hella tight. What do you mean? Looks tight. Good, looks good. It's like, dude, just think real quick.
Beetlejuice's wife is Belushi, the girl with the stitches and everything, and I'm like. He's always trying to do that with like the stitches, like Corpse Bride and Sally, you know what I mean? And he always has that kind of look for like the characters, you know what I mean? And
but now you have like a villain, and it's like that's focused around that kind of little thing now. It's like nah, you know? It's like it's just weird because like in the last one, like nobody was really the bad.
Was the main threat.
Yeah, he was like the main threat, but he wasn't like a complete fucking sinister asshole bad guy. I mean, he was. But like it just seems like now it's like, you know, I'm sitting back and you know trying to come out of retirement, and then she's, you know, Monica Belushi's like looking farm or something, and it's just like, and they have all these characters going on. It's just too much. I am sorry to say. I want to like it, you know, I want to love it too. And you know what really gets me really good is the fucking Danny Elfman fucking score.
Of course.
Like that's what gets me.
I was like, all right, Danny, doing this thing again.
Like a little bit of like fucking Beetlejuice, like Michael Keaton Beetlejuice, like saying stuff, but like I don't know, it's not hitting right for me. Sorry to say. And I know, like I said just 5 seconds ago, like, why don't you like it? But this and this, and he's coming back and he's doing good. He looks in this, and this. It's like, yeah, but doesn't mean I'm gonna like jump off a fucking bridge, or you know, they're saying like, oh, if you jumped off a bridge, you're gonna jump off it too. It's like, well, fuck, man.
And I feel like from watching the trailer and seeing what this story is and everything going around it, I feel like whatever comes of this, I feel like it just doesn't feel like we needed it. Honestly, because we just had Beetlejuice. That should have just been it.
Yeah.
And then from this story, I'm just like,
but
I don't know. Like, I know we got all the cartoons and we got all the little episodes from all that, and that world and stuff would have been, like, kind of cool to see, but we got that from that, too, and, like, I just feel like we just don't really need to have a sequel after all these years now, and it just feels so different now. You go from that look to this look now.
From film.
And it just looks like it doesn't look good.
Like the sandworms look like they tried to stop motion, which was interesting.
Yeah.
But here we go again. Oh, but the sandworms, they're in stop motion. It's like the old school. But why does the fucking look all digital? It looks heavily digital. Like, yeah, practical effects, his fucking eyeballs coming out his tongue, like one fucking scene. It's just like when they were like, oh, there's going to be animatronics in Jurassic World. Don't worry about it. They're going back to animatronics. One fucking like baby sick brontosaurus or whatever. It was like, what? That was it? Just saying.
And especially like the original one, how you said, like it kept inside the town. It kept inside the house.
Yeah.
And this one is just fucking airplane crashing down and stuff. It's just way too much scale for this.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Same with, like, so, this is a good example.
Keep it simple.
Same
Keep it simple.
With Ghostbusters. Like, the Frozen Empire, say like the last one that just came out. It's like the first one kind of the first little sequel or whatever remake or soft reboot.
Yeah,
that was okay. It was like this little project, little thing, and then every time you get to the next one, it's always like, okay, now it has to be New York. Now you have to have all those characters. Now it's all these characters, and now here's Slimer, but he's CGI, but we try to make him practical, but it doesn't look as good. And you know what's really funny? We came out of that movie theater, meh.
Yeah,
but I was pumped to go see it.
Like it had good moments, but then it got too big for its own good.
Yeah. So like
and this one might happen with that feeling.
Yeah.
Too.
As much as I love Danny and Tim and the actors and fucking Keaton and stuff, and it's like when you look at it on paper, you're like, damn, this is gonna work, right? Let's see. They looked at the screenplay for fucking Matrix Resurrections. We're like, yes, let's make that movie. This is a great story. They're gonna love it. failure.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
But yeah, way too
I
digital.
want to fucking
and
love it. It's
The
just,
way
I don't know.
with the harsh lighting of the and everything, it reminded me of too. Honestly, it reminded me of Rob Zombie's Monsters. How it looked like that with the digitalness to it too. I don't know why it just had that kind of weird feeling.
Like they
to it.
cheaply
like
filmed
that,
like during Corona or during the strike.
the close-ups and of how the characters looked and everything.
What do we do?
It just felt like that to me, and I'm not like the biggest fan of just that heavily looked digital. And like you said, like just a lot of characters, which it's cool to bring in some new characters and stuff, but yeah, man, like, it might be too much.
It's like, oh, the sequel of Beetlejuice is coming out. Tight. Oh, great. Now we have to fucking focus on Willem Dafoe and Monica Bellucci and Shrunken Head Guy more and bring this back and this back and this back. We're like, in the beginning of the trailer, I was like, okay, here we go, cool. Uh-oh. It's doing what every fucking other movie does in our generation of filmmaking.
Every other generation movie, every time.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Can't
That's
make...
what I was thinking of.
Point being, before we close this out, can't catch lightning in a bottle twice, or whatever the fuck it's called, or lightning's hit twice in the same spot. Whatever the fucking saying is, you just can't recapture the same magic twice like that. You know what I mean? Especially because everything is just so different with filmmaking and the equipment and this and that and lighting and cinematography and everything. It just doesn't fucking work, You only have your select few of like directors and filmmakers now that use actual film, and you can fucking see it. You can see the quality. So it's like it just sucks. Like, and we all know too. Like Tim Burton went heavy digital, like mid 2000s. He was like, "Oh fuck it, let's go," Totally. And then that's just like for me personally, it's like, damn, Tim, you were like legendary, and then he just went so digital heavy, just and like kind of just a little too goofy and kind of like fell off a little bit. You know what I mean? Tim Burton.
I know.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Biggest legends growing up.
And of course, I feared this. We saw this, so when we saw the teaser, it was like, hopefully, when we see the official trailer, it'll be okay. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
And then, like, of course, when we're watching it, and then right when that comes up, it's like, oh man.
I'm just not like, oh my god,
or laughing,
my god.
Oh, okay, that was a funny line.
I'm just like,
it's gonna be hilarious. Like the only part I laughed at was at the end. He's like, "Oh, you think that's this guy?" And he does his little scary face thing. It's like that's okay. Like, it's like, oh my god.
But again, nods to original stuff that we've already seen before. And we've already had it,
and people might say this too, like, Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice only had like fucking 17 minutes or 15 minutes of screen time or something in the original Beetlejuice, but it was fucking worth it, and it came in when he needed to, and it was extremely effective, right? Say like for
just
fucking
like a Hannibal Lecter, like
Heath Ledger's Joker and shit.
Or Joker, you know what I mean? Like their minutes on screen time, you know what I mean?
But like we're now, it's like, why do you have to have all these fucking random ass characters in there when all we want to do after 30 fucking 6 years is just see Beetlejuice?
Exactly.
And then we don't.
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
Same with like Bill Murray and Ghostbusters. I want to see him.
And it was like the last 5 minutes.
Where was he at?
Like trailer. They're gonna be in it. They're gonna be in it. Yep. He literally doesn't come into the last fucking like 5 minutes. It was like
stuff like that. I just feel
it's
like
gotta be honest out there. I hope everyone's honest with themselves.
It's just gonna be an occurrence, and we've witnessed this before, and this is just what we know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like look at like Mad Max, like with George Miller. It's like, dude, Tim, look at George Miller, dude. He's coming back after hell years of doing Mad Max, and he fucking slayed it. And now you have Furiosa. It's like, dude, I don't understand why. Like, it's almost like certain filmmakers just like don't pay attention to like certain things going on in their own little fucking world. It's like, dude, do you not see what's changing? What people like, what film is and what digital is, and what you know what I mean? Like the difference and how does it not look good when you look at it? You know what I mean? Like they look at the dailies and like, yep, that looks great. Moving on. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Really?
I just don't want to still accept something, and I still have to see the movie, but even so, I'm still not the biggest fan and being on the train for it. And again, like when things come out years later, it just doesn't really work for me. Like a Dumb and Dumber 2, it really does.
Yeah.
It really does. And
A
just
Dame
from
to
this,
Kill
I'm
For,
still,
right? Dame to Kill For. That was
yeah.
only 10 years later, and they couldn't
It's
even
crazy.
do it, dude.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So just little things like that is just
money grabbing.
It will
shit.
keep me, kind of on the rope still.
Number one
about
on
it,
trending,
you know what I mean?
dude.
And like I love Beetlejuice, of course. I love Beetlejuice.
That's like top fucking 20 movies of all time.
Man, I love Beetlejuice.
So when we're talking shit, we're not talking shit like, oh, it looks
now-
stupid and dumb. It's like, dude, we're coming from old school filmmaking.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Yeah. And that's what just.
And it's like when
I'll
you see the
remember
digital
it
shit,
as.
it's just like, ugh.
And again, hey, whatever. If this is for the new people and the new kids and the new generation, and so be it. People will love it. Maybe the typical crowd of people will enjoy it.
Yeah.
But for us, we'll probably be like, meh. At least we still got the first one.
I think that with a lot of movies.
Exactly.
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 Same with like
So-
Spider-Man. It's like, look, Tom Holland's
Yeah.
great.
Mhm.
You know, Misfire with Me with fucking Andrew. Almost said it. Andrew Garfield. Almost said it.
Yeah.
But like it's like, oh, if this Spider-Man's not
Or
good,
even Star Wars,
or
too.
Star
New
Wars, or
Star
this or
Wars.
that. It's like,
At least
man,
we got the
we got
original
Toby,
ones.
we got Mark.
Yeah.
Like we like the prequels. So it's like, man, we have like, oh, the lightsaber battles are fucking crappy in these new films, but like, or the TV shows. I'm sorry to say, but like, man, we still got the prequels, we still got the OGs, and it's like. Is we gotta think more positive because we're kind of digressing, going back to like before we made our YouTube channel 10 years ago, we were harshly opinionated people about fucking movies and television.
Yeah.
And mostly television. We
And I
wouldn't even
just
give TV a
really, I want to
chance,
open
dude.
up to things, and I
Trying.
am. I totally. But when I see it, I know I'm just not going to be the biggest fan, probably.
I know. It's like only like when fucking like Michael Keaton's on screen, and it's gonna be like yes, and then everything else is gonna be like, ah. Like look, love Willem Dafoe. I love like Monica Bellucci, of course.
Yes.
But like it's just you can just tell
Does
that
it seem like it needs to be in it?
like
for
it
the
can almost
story
you
and
can
for the
tell like they
movie
all
after these
separately like
years?
did stuff and it wasn't like all like cohesive or something. Just remember the
Even
strike
if
fucking
it's just
happened, so they all probably did stuff separate shit on the side,
know.
and they're all trying to like stitch it together.
So true though.
Prove us wrong though.
That's
I think
what
I'm
I'm
gonna do
saying.
hashtag
Again,
prove us wrong. We should
Prove
do
us
that. Huh?
wrong.
I like
That's our
saying
new
that.
thing.
You like
That's
saying
what
that
I just
now?
like to say because I want to be excited. I want to love it. And then again, but I'm just like, But prove me wrong. That's what I'm
Please
saying.
prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong, please. Just like I said with like other things like that, Hellraiser, that new one came out. Prove me wrong, and you
And it
didn't.
totally didn't.
You know, or other fucking movies out there. Prove me wrong, and it didn't.
And
really.
it didn't.
You know, so you know, I you know, I want to enjoy it. You know, I want to have fun. This is going to be coming out this year, September 6th, you know, Beetlejuice trailer. What did you guys think of it? Let us know
Please
in the
talk shit.
comments
Talk
below.
all the shit in the comments.
Let's talk about this because, you
Bring it
know,
on.
this is what we do. So I'm going to leave it at that, man, you guys. But hey, again, as always, Mom's Basement. And if you want to, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Peace out.
Hopefully after
We'll
that.
see you guys next time.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.